Hello there, Slamscape here. Today, we're going to be taking a look at using the new Gutamaya Corsair as an explorer. Let's get this out of the way first. Is this build better than the Mandalay? Not really. But the Corsair still holds its own as a surprisingly capable explorer. It's got a solid jump range, SEO capabilities, and plenty of optional module slots to tailor it to your exploration style. That said, it's not without its drawbacks. The cockpit sits high and is pretty narrow, which doesn't offer the best visibility, and those wide wings can make landing a bit of a pain. Still, the Corsair can absolutely be a solid explorer, and looks damn good in screenshots. The Corsair, while marketed as a multi-purpose ship, can actually make a solid exploration vessel if you optimize it right. Most of its core modules are a class larger than necessary, which plays to our advantage. By downsizing them, we can significantly boost the jump range. While jump range isn't everything for exploration, we can still hit a respectable 78 to 80 light years when fully outfitted with essentials like a fuel scoop, repair limpets, AFMU, SRV bay, surface scanner, and more. Even when stripped down, the Corsair keeps one of its defining features, speed. Our build cruises at 410 meters per second and boosts up to 519, making it great for exobiology runs across wide planetary ranges. It's also got the basics for surviving rough landings. The shields are modest, around 140 megajoules, but the modified armor holds up better, coming in at just under 700 hit points. All this adds up to a solid medium explorer. Let's take a look at the components that make this all possible. The hardpoints are typically used to mount weapons, or in our case, nothing, because the weight from equipment would lower the jump range. Plus, we won't really need to defend ourselves out in the black. The core internals are where the necessary equipment to run the ship is located, like the power plant, thrusters, life support, etc. For the armor, I would suggest running lightweight alloy with heavy-duty engineering and deep plating. This gives the ship increased armor without affecting the weight, which helps improve the jump range. Next, for the power plant, I run a 3A, engineered with grade 5 overcharge and stripped down is the experimental. This is undersized from class 7, but still gives us plenty of power to run the ship and all its equipment. Stripped down is to lower the weight even more. For the thrusters, 5D with dirty tuning and stripped down again. This gets us a cruise speed of 410 meters per second and a boost of 519. I find this to be a good mix of lowering weight while still retaining speed. You could always downsize even further to class 4D thrusters, but this would lower the boost speed to 474 and could make landings on high G planets more challenging. The frameshift drive should be a 5A SEO enabled version engineered with increased range and mass manager. I am using the pre-engineered version. This gives us a single jump of 78.3 light years and a range of 531. Next, we'll run 40 life support with the lightweight engineering. This will help our jump range. Just make sure you periodically check your canopy integrity, because a blown canopy would end your exploration trip real quick. For the power distributor, run a 5D with charge enhanced and stripped down. This will allow us to boost every 6.9 seconds, but helps lower the weight to increase jump range. Finally, for sensors, I run with a 6D with lightweight. This also helps our jump range. The optional internals are where the tools we'll need for exploration are located. I generally don't fill the slots with their maximum module size when I build exploration ships. I tend to fit the bare minimum for my purposes, so keep that in mind. Long-term explorers might want to spring for some of the larger modules. In the first size 6 slot, I fit in a 6B fuel scoop. I choose the B over the A, mainly due to price. The difference is about 20 million credits. The B is still able to fill our entire tank from empty in about 43 seconds, and each jump in about 7 seconds. The choice is up to you. This lets us refuel our ship from certain classes of stars, A, B, F, G, K, M, and O. Many commanders use the anagram KGB foam to remember this. In the next slot, I fit in a 3D shield generator, engineered reinforced, with stripped down as the experimental. This gives us a lightweight shield with enough strength to survive some unfortunate scrapes with planet surfaces, without hurting our jump range or power requirements. Then, I fit in a cargo rack. I am using a 4E anti-corrosion cargo rack in case I stumble across anything Thargoid related I want to bring back home. You can fit larger or smaller depending on your needs. I usually leave it empty and synth limpets as needed, but I tend to do shorter trips of only a few weeks, so your experience may vary. In the first size 5 slot, I fit in a Class 5 Guardian frameshift drive booster, which gives a flat boost of 10.5 light years to our jump range, very helpful for any exploration build. Next slot, I fit in a 2G vehicle hangar, which allows us to have access to the SRV, which is good for tracking down geological features and taking nice screenshots. Some also use it to search for exobiology, but I personally prefer to just use my ship. Next, I fit in a 1D repair Olympic controller in case I bump into a mountain too hard or drop into a gravity well at too great of a speed. You could fit in a Class 5 repair Olympic controller, but the trade-off is losing about 2 light years per jump. In the next spot, I pair our repair Olympic controller with a 1B auto field maintenance unit, mainly used to repair our FSD after utilizing neutron jumps. Again, if you want, you can fit up to a Class 4 in this slot, for only a little bit more power without affecting the jump range. In the size 3 slot, I put in a detailed surface scanner engineered with expanded radius. This greatly cuts down on the number of probes required to fully map the planetary body. Next up, I include the Supercruise Assist module, which is useful when mapping systems or when you need to refill your beverage of choice. Lastly, I fit in an advanced docking computer. I mainly use this if I'm having trouble finding a spot to land on a planet's surface. It can help find those magical 1-pixel landing spots, although half the time I still wind up having to land the ship myself. For the utility mounts, I would personally leave them empty or fit in a pre-engineered heatsink launcher for the times when you accidentally overheat while fuel scooping. That wraps up our look at the viability of using the multi-purpose Corsair as a capable explorer. Despite a few drawbacks, most notably its less than stellar pilot visibility, the Corsair has all the core elements needed to make it a solid exploration ship. It's capable of jumping impressive distances and looks fierce while doing it. All in all, the Corsair stands out as an above-average choice for explorers willing to fine-tune it. If you found this breakdown helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe so you won't miss out on future builds and tips. Thank you for watching.